I've got you covered on the new Bitcoin chart, which you're going to like, folks. I've also got you covered on the XRP chart, which shows that the markets are looking great. Bitcoin had its wick down to that $88,000 region, but it recovered oh so nicely. We're looking for that next key level of $100,000 going forward, and you're going to be shocked by some of these charts I'm about to show you because the markets are looking great. We also need to talk about the narratives, which will be covered a little later. Without further ado, let's dive into a Bitcoin valuation of $96,000. It's up 4.2% right now at $3,215. In the previous 24 hours, it's up 5.76%. With XRP up more than 8% and currently trading for $2.56, it is gradually increasing and will reach the Rippleverse in just one day. SEC appeal now, we might even see something today, tomorrow, or on the 16th. The deadline is tomorrow, but in typical SEC fashion, we usually file at the last minute, so it might not make the news until then. Let's keep an eye on that because if there are any indications that the SEC is not going to appeal, that this lawsuit is officially over, and that it's over, expect the price of XRP to reach a new all-time high for the total market cap of cryptocurrencies. Even during this pump, it's still sitting at $33.6 trillion, which is a very good sign, especially since the price of XRP is rising and leading the way it's pumping and creeping it's over, you know. I would say that the range is between 230 and 250. After that, everyone's eyes will be on the 272 range, which will open the doors and let the floodgates open up to a new all-time high. Let's put this out. If you're not a member of the Telegram group, click the links below to see it on my Twitter account. You can also join the Telegram group. We'll see how busy I am, but I'm going to drop a bang on an XRP chart this morning. It will provide you with a clear image of where we are heading and our important levels of dual support and resistance. I might even be doing a quant chart and a max chart as well. I'll let you know if the chart is bullish and if the breakout that we're all waiting for is imminent. Don't forget to click the verify button when you join the Telegram group. Here is a fundamental Bitcoin chart for you to view. As we proceed, we'll add more indications. If you don't click verify, you won't be able to communicate or participate. You can see Bitcoin right here, this green line. 90,756, this was our support level. We had a small wick drop of about 88K, but we quickly bounced back to support and kept moving higher. I had a feeling that Bitcoin would move back into this range. Let's see, it dropped below 90K, as predicted. However, we don't count wicks on these drops. Instead, we count the candles, so no, we never went below 90K. Now, let's see where the next resistance is sitting for Bitcoin. It's very simple, 102.2K, so we'll call it 103,000. If we were to examine the volatility breakout on Bitcoin, this is what we would see on the breakout, what Bitcoin is doing, and where we are heading from here. The actual number we got is 102, then $275, which is the current resistance we are looking at. Put a few of these bad boys in there, and as you can see, the reversal began on Wednesday. The price will likely rise again until we reach this green box. The prime score on this thing is a 9 out of 10. For those of you who don't know, the prime score indicates whether we are bullish or bearish on Bitcoin, and obviously, we are bullish. If you were in a short position, your maximum profit was about 90K, and your short position should have been opened here on Tuesday. Now, we are pushing back up the 4-hour flip bullish, 1 day into 1 month, and very bullish as well. That's the range you need to focus on right now. Let's examine the volatility breakout and see what we can observe. I'm getting a small runtime error, but that's okay, we can eliminate that and check if it's okay. Well, you can see that the breakup began this morning at 3 a.m. As you can see, we have a fantastic break to the top. I will be keeping an eye on Bitcoin since, as you may recall, it is daddy. In the short run, the higher the XRP price goes, the first Bitcoin moves, and the higher the XRP price will go when Bitcoin begins to push up. What are we looking at on XRP? Let's eliminate some of these and show you our first areas of support and resistance. As you can see, we touched 259 right here, then we got the 272 region. After that, we can open up the floodgates and get close to the $3 region. This is a very basic chart for XRP, and everyone is watching 260. We touched it this morning. Let's see what today brings and where we're headed. If we kill support and resistance and add in our volatility breakout, we can target 272. As you can see, we've been in a breakout structure since Saturday, and it hasn't let us down. As long as we stay above this green line, we'll continue to break out the structure. Anything below that green would indicate a reversal in the price of XRP. We're entering this red zone, which is red territory. When it enters this red zone, we typically see a price reversal, so pay attention, XRP. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, as it has been booming since Saturday. For our 1 day, 1 month extremely bullish, the prime score is also bullish, and the general market emotion and conditions are in pump mode, so unlike what I'm seeing here, guys. The Cointelegraph remember this in only 6 days. We want to get rid of the old people who didn't care about cryptocurrency and the SEC who prevented any Web3 or blockchain DLT companies from starting in the United States and forced them all to go abroad. President Trump promises that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency will soar like never before, even beyond your expectations. Keep in mind that Trump is putting the United States first and will allow the United States to lead this crypto race that we are currently witnessing. Let's bring them back to the United States and let's make crypto great again. According to Frank Shapiro, big banks will be able to do anything if they can begin custodial crypto and custody because credit equates to more liquidity. Major tailwind for the cryptocurrency market structure and reducing volatility soon. This is very interesting because Monica Long responded to this and said that while she agrees, 15 of the 25 biggest banks in the world have already piloted tokenized asset projects. She anticipates that several of them will launch market-ready offerings in the United States in 2025 if the U.S. government gives them the go-ahead to touch cryptocurrency. If this happens this year, it seems very likely that Monica Long is giving you the playbook. We're going to get clarity, and then you'll see that 15 of the 25 biggest banks have already piloted tokenization of assets. They're going to be getting into cryptocurrency, they're going to be getting into XRP. Do you recall who was just meeting with President Trump? Brad and Stewart. You think they talked about cryptocurrency? Of course, they did. We want to purchase those assets now before it's too late, so the issue is, what else are they going to touch? He mentions XRP Bitcoin and Ethereum. He claims that Bitcoin's next move will stun everyone. You can see the exact XRP to Bitcoin chart playing out here. What does this mean? It's very simple, but it looks to many analysts that XRP is about to make a very powerful move here. You're even learning to keep side A here or side B what side aside and is at this crypto pump. From 2013 to 2017, XRP consolidated for over 1,277 days before breaking out over 5,000% first Bitcoin. This consolidation is now over 2 times larger than the last one. The parabolic tips that blow off the bull run ends in the first quarter of this year, or you're in the lead. We have our first run-up in the first quarter, followed by a cool-down around tax time, and then those parabolic blow-off tops later in the year. As of right now, I'm looking at the end of summer or the beginning of fall somewhere around that time frame because Bitcoin hasn't had its blow-off top yet, and it would be a lot for it to run, blow-off top, and then rotate all that money out and into no. I've been pretty explicit about pumping the Q1 decline and then parabolic blow-ups on these. It's going to dig, it's going to go down, and it's going to be determined by Bitcoin. What does Bitcoin do? To me, Bitcoin 150 to 225 is a lock in that area. It hasn't broken out yet, but the market makers have been driving the price lower for a while. This year is going to be a lot of fun and thrilling.